Hey, what's going on, guys? I have another eBay scammer video for you guys this week. And eventually, guys, yes, I am going to get into the more positive eBay videos for you guys, as we are going to start talking about some of the better eBay sellers for you guys. So, and I want to be able to make these videos for eBay buyers because, let's be honest, I want to make videos to protect the eBay buyers, right? So anybody that watches my videos, I want you guys to be comfortable buying on these platforms like eBay and Mercari, etc., right? So when you guys go on there, hey, these are trusted sellers. I know that, these have strong recommendations, that these are good people to buy from. They have good communication, they're going to protect your items, and, they're going to be solid people all around. 5 stars across the board, good people to buy from. And then, you know what? If I come across this particular seller on eBay, stay away from them. You know what? That's why when I start creating these type of videos, I'm starting to include at whatever the screen name of this respective seller is in my eBay or in my YouTube title of the video, because when you guys watch the videos, you guys get onto your eBay, you go to the help, you could type in block a buyer. You could type in their username and immediately block them. You don't even have to worry about having the risk of dealing with these respective sellers in the future, because they're scam artists, man. They are going to screw you over one way or another. And it sickens me. The respective seller, gotta put quotes around this asshole. Excuse my language, but I'm furious about this clown that we're gonna be talking about today. Now, notice today that we're not in the office today. I was actually in the office. I was working on uploading the screenshots and everything on the computer, adding my little music and everything, trying to make the video nice and classy. But I dropped the stupid camera, and I don't know if I cracked it or whatnot, but now it's just a black screen, so I'm like, oh heck. So now I have to use the cell phone to kind of film my video. So I'm going to try and combine the downstairs film with the upstairs editing, so hopefully it'll come out looking really nice. So yeah, I was bidding on a couple of LJN figures. Here's the story. Beaters. They're beat up figures. It was a Honky Tonk Man, and it was a Series 2 short-haired Andre the Giant figures. Pretty beat up figures, but I was hoping to win them for a good price so that I could get them sent out and restore them and bring them back to life. And for the condition that they were in, the price that I won them for, it was fair market price, okay? And, maybe it was more than I was hoping that they would sell for, but I mean, I would have paid for them, obviously, not a big deal. But the second these darn things ended, canceled, I'm like, are you freaking kidding? This scumbag didn't even give me the option to freaking pay for them. I look at my and I didn't even realize that the auction had ended. I would have paid for it eventually, obviously. I would have eventually saw my eBay and saw that I had something in the cart waiting for payment. And I was actually looking at my Gmail, and I saw that I had a eBay notification for cancel item. I'm like, well, what's this? And saw that it was the lot of 2 LJNs. And I'm like, wait, I didn't request cancellation on this. What's this all about? Out of stock, damaged. And when they do that, it's because an item sells for less than what they were expecting. And I'm like, come on, man. You got 2 destroyed figures. What the hell were you expecting? Were you expecting these items to sell for $500, you clown? No. I am not going to be kind to this jerk off. When you kind of see the messages that this loser left me, I am not, no. In the past, when this has happened to me, I bit my lip and I didn't say anything. I was Mr. Nice Guy about it. And yeah, this has happened to me a lot in the past. But you know what? Nice guys finish last. I'm turning a new cheek. I'm turning a new leaf. I'm not being the nice guy anymore. I am calling these people out. I'm not being the nice guy. I am not just letting things lie anymore. I'm calling these people out, and you know, we got to put an end to this. eBay is absolutely worthless. They will not take action, and that's why these scammers are running rampant on Mercari. That's why scammers are all over Facebook. They're constantly all over YouTube and over eBay, and it's annoying. They are a detriment to the community, and that's why I'm hoping, like myself, other YouTubers or whoever will call these people out as much as humanly possible. So, because I brought on another phone just to kind of give you some messages, and there's going to be actual, and I'm going to post some screenshots as well. When I get upstairs and start editing, I'm going to probably split this video so that I could kind of put the screenshots in between the video. So hopefully I do it correctly. But so I sent a message to this guy. His name is his screen name is Holly Papa. If you get an opportunity to get on eBay, block this buyer, Holly Papa. He does not deserve your business. Or Holly's Papa. Holly's with an S. Holly's Papa. And I said, Holly, I was going to pay for this order. The auction literally just ended and you canceled it on me. I still want this item. Please relist and reserve for me so I can pick it up. Thank you, Matthew. They respond. The figures ended up getting damaged, full of soot. Bullshit. I cannot sell them like that. Sorry for canceling and please take care. The most hogwash, generic BS answer ever. You see the pictures in the screenshots I have posted. That is exactly, if that's what they look like, they're already damaged. They're already destroyed. You obviously knew what they look like when you took the pictures and posted the items. They're destroyed already. How much more damage can they possibly be? You thought you were going to get $1 million for them and they sold for less than $30 and you're pissed. Give a freaking honest answer. If they literally came out to be said, hey man, I'm sorry. I really thought they were going to sell for more. I can't take a huge loss on this. You know, I apologize for it. Like, if he was really just manned up and gave me an honest answer like that, I wouldn't even be mad. I mean, I'd be disappointed, but I wouldn't be mad. I'd appreciate, his honesty, and I'd appreciate, where he's coming from, because you know how many times I've spent X amount of money on something, like maybe I bought something for $15 and then maybe I put it on auction and it sold for like $3, and I'm ticked off about that. Or I bought figures like Original San Francisco, and maybe I bought a lot of figures mint on card, and maybe individually I bought them $60 for this one, maybe $50 for that one, maybe $25 on that one. Shipping, taxes, maybe I paid all together, let's say $120, $150, etc. I don't know, just throw out a number. But I had duplicates. So maybe I put the 3 figures together, put them on auction, and on auction they end up selling together, all 3 of them together, for $20. So something that I paid $100+ on sold together for $100, or sold for $20. And I'm like, $100 loss. I could have been an asshole and canceled the order. Or I could have manned up and been like, look, it's a luck of the draw. It's a lottery type of deal. You put something on auction and it's a lottery. You could benefit and you can get exactly what you want. you could get a ton more than you could have ever hoped for. Or you could totally get screwed and end up far less than you could have ever imagined. You know, that's the card you play when you put something on auction. That's why so many people do buy it now, because at least with buy it now, you're getting the price that you choose to get. That's why when I do auction, if I want $20 for an item, I'm going to start the auction at $20 because that's the lowest price that I'm comfortable with. But, you know, normally that's never going to sell, but, you know, you got to do what you got to do, right? But no, the man gave me some BS answer that we all know is BS. It's like, I hate that. It drives me insane. But I tried my best to kind of, you know, play into his humanity and see if he was going to be man enough to actually, or at first I thought this might have been a woman, I don't know, because Holly, obviously, but most people who sell wrestling figures are male, so I was hoping he was going to be man enough to sell those figures. So I really tried to see if he was going to be man enough to admit that, hey, he didn't sell them for the price he wanted, and that's why he canceled, or at the very least, man up and sell them to me. One or the other, because I'm done playing these games with people. When I see this, and I tell you, I look at this, and then this isn't like this is the first time, right? This happens constantly. This happened to me a million times. This happens to other people a million times. Like I said, eBay doesn't do anything about it. You can't, and because they cancel the transaction, you look at the person's feedback rating, it's 100%. And that drives me nuts. They cancel the transaction. You can't even leave them negative feedback because there was no transaction. No transaction means no feedback to leave. How is that fair? But last week's video that I made, that scumbag who I bought from months ago, but gave me the worst experience ever, deserved negative feedback. I left him negative feedback, buys a very inexpensive item from my shop, leaves me negative feedback for the sole purpose because I left him negative feedback. Feedback extortion. eBay won't do anything to remove that negative feedback from my account. Oh, it falls within the realm of his what they say, it's acceptable feedback rating or whatever. So they won't do anything to remove that negative feedback from my account. But you tell me crap like this is acceptable? So it goes on. I ask, can I have pictures to see what they look like? I would still be willing to take them as they are. And he responds, they were in storage at my mom's. She said they were destroyed. She is elderly and cannot send a pic. She cannot even text. Sorry again, sir. Like, they're in storage. So obviously, you had to have gotten them out of storage in order to take the pictures to post, to create the listing. So they were destroyed. How do you know that they were destroyed if you haven't been, if they're in storage? You were so quick to cancel the listing. You said that they were destroyed. How do you know they're destroyed? You said they were in storage. Stupid. Makes no freaking sense. So I'm obviously not dealing with an intellectual here. So you think, writing, you take the time, kind of think out and plan your answer. But no, he's coming out with the most bonehead, stupid replies, making himself look, catching him lie after lie. And then, of course, I go into this long, dramatic response. I don't know if I want to read this whole thing, but I really lay into him. Let's see. What do I say? I start off with, I'm so confused. How did you take the original photos to create the listing? If they are currently in storage, how do you know that they are damaged so soon after the auction has ended without physically being able to have eyes on them? And then I, lay into him about, I'm not going to read all the thing. I'm just going to kind of give, please do the right thing and sell the figures that I want on auction. And I mentioned that they sold for a fair price based on market value. It's uncalled for that I basically have to beg him to sell me the items that I won, which is complete horse. And I go on to say that that it's a shame that I have to basically beg him to sell me an item when he's trying to turn a profit on this stuff. They're beat up figures, guys. They are destroyed. I mean, he's not going to turn some massive profit on this junk, okay? So what's he expecting? Oh, here's a good one. At the end, I say, for an entire week, I kept my eyes on this auction, placed the necessary bids, and checked back regularly to ensure that I was the high bidder. To pull the rug from underneath me like that was complete waste of my time, which it was. Again, I'm trying to tug at his heartstrings to see if he has some sense of humanity, which clearly he does not. You would think that you're like, damn, this guy wants these figures. I screwed up. I did. Oh, here's the thing. Let's show you some comparison. My Waddy's channel account. I had a Lou Albano figure sell. I had an auction for about $10. It sold with one single bidder. Buyer paid immediately. Great. I went to purchase the shipping label. Noticed that buyer paid $0 in shipping. Because I had I had free shipping listed on that listing. I'm like, son of a... So, a Lou Albano figure, if you look on Mercari or eBay, most people are selling Lou Albano for about, I don't know, $25, let's say. My Lou Albano sold for $10, and the buyer got it for $10 free shipping. Once eBay takes out the selling fees, I paid shipping on it. I paid about $7, $8 shipping. I probably earned about $1 or $2 on that sale. I could have been an asshole and canceled the order. I could have reached out to the buyer and been like, look, I screwed up. I had free shipping on this. I should have charged, $7 shipping, $10 shipping, whatever. Earn something. Can you pay shipping on this? He probably would have. He probably would have done. He probably wouldn't. I don't know. But it was my screw up. I didn't have shipping on it. Because what I was doing in order to try and make sales on my listings, I had increased prices on a lot of things, but I deleted shipping on everything. The shipping costs, I was offering free shipping on all of my sales, on all my listings. I must have missed changing it back on that one. So I basically made about a $1 sale on a Lou Albano figure. A figure I should have basically got $25 on, $15 minimum, and I made $1 on it. But I did the right thing because it was my screw up. That is it. That is the mark of a good seller. Okay? I take care of my sellers because you know what? The sellers that buy or the buyers that buy from me, they help me accumulate my collection. They help me take care of my household bills. Yeah, my military retirement, it takes care of obviously the big stuff like mortgage and stuff like that, sure, but it's it's the smaller stuff, it's like insurance and stuff like that. So what I sell on Mercari and eBay, every little bit helps. So I'm gonna do the right thing by my buyers every time. This guy should have done the right thing. Um, let's see, moving forward. Oh, he responds to that message. Take care, sir. Not explaining again. I found out they were damaged earlier today. I just got home as they were ending and canceled as fast as I could. Oh, you canceled as fast as you could. No, dude, you didn't. You literally waited until the auction ended. You did not cancel before the auction ended. You literally waited to right after the auction ended. Because some people, they wait to the split second that the auction ends and they bid up the auctions like crazy. So, I talked about a blue card LJN of Hulk Hogan. I think it was white shirt. And a seller had a $2,000 starting bid on it. And there's probably like no bids on that auction. But at like the very last minute of the auction, bid. And that thing ended up selling for like $4,000. So, I mean, even for a very hefty starting bid price, people will bid on that thing like crazy in the last minute. So maybe this guy was waiting to see the last minute if people start bidding like crazy, which it didn't happen. It was like 4 bids. And I was high bidder. He could have just done the right thing. And all of this isn't why I'm making this video. All of this is not why I'm mad. No. I'm mad because of the last comment he made in this communication. Oh, there are plenty of sellers selling the same crap. Good luck and take care. Sincerely, Eric Perley. Perli. Perley. Well, screw you, Eric Perley. Animal rights activist. Like, I respond, what does animal rights activist have to do with this transaction? Seriously. Why would you put animal rights activist in your signature block on an eBay messaging system? It has absolutely nothing to do with eBay or selling or buying on eBay. Look at me. I'm doing God's work. I'm saving the less fortunate. I'm saving animals. I'm saving those who can't help themselves. I'm like, and animal rights activists, come on. More times than I'm pretty sure this guy probably puts down more animals than he helps. So don't give me that crap, animal rights activists, please. I'm pretty sure I've taken in and saved more animals than this clown, but no. But he go. Oh, his response to my last message. This is good. This is a good one. This is what I love right here. Get a life, loser. This. Oh, you can always tell the level of intelligence based on 3 things that people will tell you. And this guy says all 3 of them, which I absolutely love. Get a life, loser. Move out of your mom's basement and get yourself a girl. All 3 of them within the first 3 statements. Crybaby. Awesome. Oh, I want those wrestlers. There are thousands of them on eBay alone. Loser. Love it. So, every single time anybody wants to humiliate you, shame you, kind of degrade you, man. Anytime somebody insults you, they always want to call you a loser. Without question, 100% of the time. And it's always get out of your mom's basement. Like, why is that always a go-to insult? Get out of your mom's basement. And it's always something like, you will never know the touch of a woman, or find yourself a girlfriend, or something to that effect. Like, what the hell? And I love those statements because it is I love it. It makes me so happy when people don't know you, don't know anything about you, because it just brings a smile to my face. I'm like, dude, in February, I'm gonna turn 40 years old. In March, I'm gonna be celebrating my 20th wedding anniversary. All right. So for my age, I have one of the longest and one of the most successful marriages on the planet. All right. Now, I'm sure for those who are, 40 years old or going to be 40, if they got married at like 17, 18, 19 years old, yes, they're going to be married longer than me. But how many people can say that they got married at 20 years old and are still married at the age of 40? All right. So how many people can say that they met their high school girlfriend at 17, or, met their wife at 17, or still together today at the age of 40? And that is freaking incredible. I've met the love of my life, and we are going to be together when we're 50 years later. We're still going to be together. All right. So, and, get out of your mom's basement. That, to me, I love that as well. That's always a go-to comment, and that makes me happy. I'm like, dude, I graduated high school at 19. Yes, I was a year behind. Sue me. I graduated high school at 19, and I joined the Army, and I never looked back, okay? So I have been out of the house since I was 19 years old. There are plenty of people, college graduates, okay, that still live with their parents. And since I left home, now this is my time to showboat, because since he wants to call me out, since I have left home, I am a homeowner, multiple time homeowner, not just purchased a house, but paid off my houses. And we're not talking some little shack either. We're talking, okay, this is a basement, okay? And this is just one house, but all right, my last house was Texas, Killeen, small house, 1,400 square foot home. I mean, for a first time house, it was so-and-so. I mean, this house is like 2,800, 2,900, 27. I don't know. Let's call it 2,800 square feet. So, I mean, it's not like a mansion, but it's fine. For me and my wife, for just me and my wife, it's so and so. Yeah, I've had a nice, awesome careers between military, government contracting. I've never had to rely on anybody. So I've had my success in life, and I've been to war multiple occasions. Post-military, I have stayed serving in the military, working as an overseas contractor. So calling me a freaking loser, I'm like, dude, I think I'm about as far from being a loser as can be. And my little hobby nowadays, like I said, it's just a freaking hobby. And I'm enjoying life. You know, how many people can retire at age 37? I'm enjoying the fruits of my long labor. And I'm still actively working. I mean, I'm still doing things that, I mean, I'm self-employed now, but this guy really got to me, man. But yeah, that's it, man. This video went a lot longer than I had planned, guys, and I'm sorry about that, but I am going to go upstairs. I'm going to get this video edited, and if you guys get the opportunity to get on eBay, 30 minutes, Jesus, I should probably edit this down. I didn't want this to be no 30-minute video, but guys, if you get opportunities, definitely don't let this guy ever have the opportunity to sell to you. Scammer. Absolute clown. That's it for now, guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Take care, guys.